Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti from anthonymorganti.com, and these are my hands, and this is that Blurb book I ordered in Learn Lightroom 5, episode 28. So in this, episode 30, we're going to do kind of an unboxing. It's opened because my son, my oldest son, who shares the same name with me, was expecting a package and he thought this was his, and he opened it. But he was disappointed when he found out it wasn't his. But anyways, I didn't actually go any further than this, and we could get a look at the quality of the Blurb book. And as you can see, it was in that simple box, and it's sealed. I didn't open it. One thing I want to add is, as you guys know from that episode 28, I went through Lightroom and ordered the book, and it was came to $51.27. I got a $13.04 discount because it was my first time I ever ordered a Blurb book. And the curious thing is shipping. They offered me 3 different shipping choices, and the cheapest was $7.99, and they said that I would get it December 26th, which is the day after Christmas, and that was fine. The other 2 were considerably more. I don't recall what they are. I think one was around $12 and one was around $17 or $19, and I would have got them considerably earlier. But I got this book yesterday, and I don't know, because I did tweet about it and Blurb saw my tweets, so I don't know if they expedited shipping for me or not. Either way, I'm very thankful that I got it earlier instead of later. So let's open it. And as you recall, we had it's a hardcover book. I paid extra for that, and I hopefully the glare isn't too bad. And I had the photo on the front cover, this photo on the back cover, and let's take a look. First cover, nothing. And then we come to my photographs. Now, you guys might remember that I wanted the 2 vertical shots together because I wanted to get them in their entirety. A friend of mine emailed me, and he said if I would have chose a different template, I wouldn't have had the white border around it. But I thought, well, geez, I was just in my haste, I picked this one. But when I looked at it, there was a template where I could have had these full on the page, but I still would have got some cropping done. And I didn't want these cropped at all. In the template, I would have lost some of this right-hand sculpture on this one and some of this over here. So I'm happy with that. As you recall, I paid extra for a better paper. So, it seems to be very good. I like it. It's kind of a semi-matte finish. The pictures themselves seem to be very nice. I had another question about sharpening, if there was anything when I did this, if I had to pre-sharpen it before I sent it to Blurb, and I didn't see anything about pre-sharpening. So these photographs are very crisp and sharp, so that I assume Blurb sharpened them. I know many photo labs will sharpen. One thing right off the bat that I noticed, and I kind of bugs me, it's not a lay flat book. I like, especially with photographs, you'd like it to lay flat so it doesn't buckle up like this. But it is what it is, I guess. And as we page through, you can see the color rendition's very good. I do have a color corrected monitor, so I know my colors were right on, and as I look at this, everything is perfect. And as you might remember too, is I zoomed in on all the pictures, so my actual photograph, some of this is getting cut off, but that's okay. I just wanted to make a book as quickly as possible to show you guys how to do it. The second thing is I don't have any text in the book anywhere. The only text I did was here, and that was just more for speed and trying to get it done. So the Learn Lightroom 5 video that I was doing didn't last 2 days. This one here I didn't mention this in the video. I actually positioned this in the middle of the book, so this should be the exact middle of the book because it's a panorama of the city of Buffalo. Again, it would have been really nice if that was a lay flat book. There wasn't any option to get a lay flat book in the Blurb options through Lightroom. So I kind of grouped shots. As you can see now, I have City of Buffalo a couple shots here and there. Then I have, this is on the waterfront of the city of Buffalo. It's not a bad black and white rendition. These were a little more striking, I think, in the JPEG, or when I processed the raw file. But it's a nice rendition. Now this one I had on the cover. I doubled it. That's the only one I doubled. I didn't double the vulture that's on the back cover. And some selective color. I did that in a Lightroom video. This is all stuff around in and around Buffalo. I took these shots. Again, I cut off part of the butterfly because I zoomed in, which, I don't mind. And the deer, I cut off the deer too. In my actual shot, I didn't. And some wildlife, another deer, green heron. And I think that might be just a couple more. Yep, and a horse. And that's it. That's my Blurb book. And remember, I got a discount because I let them put their logo on the last page of my book. As you can see, it's very unobtrusive, so it's really not a big deal. And that's it. That's my Blurb book. I think it's worth it. If I ever do it again, I don't think I'll splurge for the more expensive paper. I'll see how the cheaper paper looks and feels. And maybe I'll try a softcover book. It's considerably cheaper. This costs $51.27, and as you remember, that's with a $13.04 discount. So technically, this book was $64.31, and actually probably a touch more, because that $13.04 I would have had sales tax applied to that too, because I live in New York State, which is a very, very heavily taxed state. So anyways, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys the Blurb book. I think they did a great job. The color rendition's beautiful. The images themselves are crisp and clear, and the black and white images, which sometimes are tough for a photo lab to get the way you developed them, are very nice. Overall, I'm very pleased, and I would recommend, if you're interested in a book, go through the Lightroom deal and get the Blurb book. And remember, on your first order, you'll save 25%. And let me state right now, I should have stated it sooner, I have no affiliation with Adobe or Blurb. I'm not making any money off this. I actually paid for this book with my own money, so they're not paying me for a commercial or anything like that. So you guys are on your own. I really do appreciate everyone watching and everyone looking at my hands. And that's it for episode 30 of Learn Lightroom 5. And I'll have some more interesting things I got planned for the Learn Lightroom series. Check them out. Guys, go over to my website. I have all kinds of stuff over there on photography. And go over to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate that. That's it for now. Thanks.